Malaysia 370, contact Ho Chi Minh on 120.9. Good night. Malaysian 37, March 8, 2014. A Boeing 777 carrying 239 people departs Kuala Lumpur, destination Beijing. But somewhere over the South China Sea, it disappears. No debris, no black box, just silence. And yet, years later fragments began to surface. Stories, evidence, witnesses, but instead of clarity they brought something worse. Questions. I was on MH370's last path. What I saw wasn't on radar. Official reports blame a mechanical failure. But pilots, like Reddit user Pilot Alt account claiming 777 experience, disagree. No Boeing vanishes like that. The turn over the Andaman Sea? That was manual. Someone took control and flew for hours. The plane turned, flew over military airspace, and then radio silence. No distress call, no squawk code, only darkness. The black box pings, they continued, for 5 days. Not from the surface, from below. Someone or something was still transmitting. Locals described a loud, low-flying jet at dawn, long after the plane supposedly went dark. Their testimonies? Ignored. Until Redditor Ocean Sleuth geolocated the sighting, and it matched MH370's speculative path. And then came this. I saw MH370 land in Dubai, but I can't find the news now. It's like it was erased. A shadow, following in silence. 3 investigators linked to MH370 data died within 2 years. Coincidence or cleanup? The raw radar was edited, not deleted. Someone wanted to show us something else. 30,000 pieces of debris recovered, 99% of the plane still missing. What kind of crash leaves traces, but no proof? Maybe it wasn't sabotage, maybe it wasn't a malfunction, maybe it wasn't meant to be found. Tell them we're not where they're looking. Some mysteries vanish into the deep. Others keep flying, secured by SATNet emergency satellite systems. Because you never know what's above you. Stay grounded, stay awake.